Aries, welcome to your February 2025 general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi, Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in an Aries. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Aries and crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed. That's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Now, guys, I have a very, very quick announcement before we get into the reading. I just want to say that I have officially changed from Vimeo to Patreon for my extended readings. And not only will you still be able to purchase the extended readings as you were before, but I have also done an exclusive membership channel on Patreon that I have started where you will have access to all the extended readings I ever post. On Patreon for $11.11 a month, you get to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign without having to purchase every single one, which saves you a ton of money. But not only that, I am gonna, provide a very welcoming, open space for live chat, spiritual conversations, for live streams where maybe I could ask or answer some of your questions with a card pull and, provide some mentorship. I know people have been asking me how I read cards and how I, got into reading, and I would love to kind of provide that for some of my exclusive members and just be more connected to you guys in that way. So not only will you be having all the extended readings at your disposal, but extra benefits where you get to connect with me, live chat, live readings that I will only do for my Patreon subscribers. So this is for my biggest Mermaid Scale fans. So if you guys are really interested, I will post the link to where you could buy the extended reading in the description box of the video, and also the link to my Patreon. So if you feel interested, if you've always watched my extended readings and want to save some money and join a more intimate Mermaid Scales Tarot community, I'll also be posting that in the description box and along with the thumbnail posted with all the timestamps below. Now, thank you. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I'm first going to start off your reading by doing a mini meditation to clear and set the energy for you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your love life. If there is a certain someone, start thinking about them now, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Aries. I saw like a bike ride, which was really interesting. So I wonder if there's someone that likes to bike. Maybe it's motorbike, motorcycle, likes to do or used to do a lot of like dirt biking, mountain biking in the past. But with bikes, there is only one person that rides them, right? So I feel for a lot of you guys, this is for the like single Aries, or maybe not fully committed into anything Aries, and it's like you're on for the ride. I don't know, and I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of like directing the path you want to go. So I definitely feel as if a lot of you guys have been kind of sensing and feeling where to go on this bike, like where to head to, what to not get into. Like I feel you guys are very much in your senses with feeling out people, with feeling out energies, and you're making decisions based off those gut, instinctual, sensual feelings about people. But I definitely also saw like one of those like bike caddies, like those bike taxis that, you know, people hire. It could kind of become more popular in like big cities, tourist cities. And I do feel there's someone that wants to be on the ride with you. And I wonder if this is someone who you've met and you're starting to talk to, if this is someone you're going to meet in February. They're very outgoing. They're very adventurous. They're very outdoorsy. They like to have a lot of fun. And I think that's someone that is kind of wanting to vibe with you, Aries, at this time. And I'm also seeing the letter B, as in Brian, as in Brittany, first, middle, last initial could mean something to someone. But I'm really curious to see what this is all about. Those could just be some messages for some of you that I'm tuning into your energy and let's get ready to go. But maybe the cards will have more for a lot of others of you that maybe kind of was like, what are you talking about? So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for my Aries. Spirit, what is the energy around Aries for February 2025? What will they be experiencing? What will be happening, unfolding in their love life in February 2025 they need to be aware of now? What's going on behind the scenes that may be hard to sense? For my Aries. Okay, so we have abundance. I like that. And look at those dollars, those money signs everywhere. So I wonder if some of you guys, you know, have for a bit been focused on career, finances, getting your bag right. I gotta say, with this like money energy, it could be someone that you're meeting at work or meeting through work, meeting on collaborated projects that may have an eye on you, an interest in you, has asked you out or flirted with you, but you don't know like if it's really kind of there. But overall, if it's not coworker, I think you guys are going to have an abundant amount of flirtatious opportunities, of dates, of people that are wanting to, you know, get to know you, that are wanting to message you, that are wanting to flirt with you. But what it says is positive mindset, manifest gratitude and bliss, blessings. So something's paying off is kind of what also this kind of feels like. So I wonder if some of you guys have been, you know, having a strategy, making some certain moves towards a certain someone, and it's absolutely been working. For some reason, I'm feeling very strong Gemini energy here, maybe Virgo energy for some of you guys, whether you have strong Gemini or Virgo in your chart or you're dealing with one of those signs, does not have to be the case, but I'm feeling magician energy. And maybe that's you guys kind of tapping into your manifestation, your charisma, your seduction is definitely at its peak right now. Whether you guys are tapped into that or you soon will be, I definitely feel you guys are attracting something here very strongly. Someone's taken notice, Aries, so let's get a little bit more into it. Someone kind of like has a good job, a successful career. This could be Earth energy as well, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. But tell me more about this energy for Aries. Ooh, the dagger. Okay. This is so interesting because of the meditation I was seeing, right? I feel you guys know where to go to and what to avoid. So I don't know if it's going to happen in February or you guys recently have, you know, done this. There's someone you avoided who's mad, who feels betrayed, who feels like you rejected them, who feels like you know, left them out in the cold, and they're not happy about it. And they feel like you, you know, really dissed them in that way. And now the letter D is sticking out for me, as in Dylan, as in Dana, first, middle, last initial. But I feel to see you doing so well, or for you to kind of go towards what's more of a fit for you, is really bothering this person because it feels like you devalued them. But really, there's just some times when we're not compatible. There's really just some times where, you know, different personalities, different lifestyles is just not going to work. But someone's not taking it that way. They're taking it very, very personally. Some sort of rejection from you, Aries. But I think you were right in sensing to kind of avoid that. Like, because here is where they're going to show their true colors. All right. What does someone want to say to Aries? I feel two very distinct, maybe more energies coming through here for you. You definitely have multiple options or multiple eyes that have had romantic feelings or intentions towards you, surrounding you. Tell me about what someone wants to come forward and say to Aries. I'm longing for you. I feel this is both of those energies, regardless. One's a little bit more high vibrational for sure. The other one's a little bit of longing for you, but if I can't have you, I'm not going to be happy if anyone else will. And longing for that like vengeance or kind of like validation from you. You know, I almost get like similar like energies that I was picking up for Leo. So if you have strong Leo in your chart, if you're dealing with the Leo, I suggest checking the Leo reading to see if there's messages for you there. But yeah, you have multiple people vying for you. You definitely have multiple people, and at least two, very distinct two, but could be even some other crushes towards you, Aries, that definitely want to have a chance with you. And I do feel like either some of you guys have been seeing that pick up in interest or very much will so in February. It's the season of Valentine's Day, of people kind of wanting to get their romantic feelings out there, and you will definitely be the catch for some people. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot to dive deeper into this. Tell me more. What is the main situation going on for Aries in February? So we have the Two of Cups. There is one choice though. There is one that is meant for you, that you're meant to vibe with, that you guys are meant to link, meet, interact at this time in your life. And I feel you are drawn to them. I don't feel like there's any warning signs, red flags. I feel like you guys are very much drawn to each other in that sense. And I think in February, it's going to deepen. I do feel you're going to be more emotionally vulnerable with each other, emotionally expressive with each other. And this could be the month, by the end of the month, maybe for some of you, where you may be exclusive with this person. Cancer energy, by the way. But we're going to go ahead and pull all the rest of the cards and do a deeper dive here. Yeah, Eight of Swords, definitely involving this dagger person, okay? Okay. Yeah, they're trying to conflict with this connection. They're trying to obstruct this connection. It's not going well for them, I could say. Definitely clarify. But yeah, ooh, yeah. A lot of air energy coming through here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Ooh, love that. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. See, yeah, Virgo energy. So what I was kind of saying in the mini meditation was like how you were on this bike, on a bike ride, but you know, a bike is only being ridden by one person. So I do feel like for a few months, maybe since September, maybe even longer than that, you guys have been single and you guys have been kind of just going your way with the journey. Maybe some of you prioritized other things in your life before romance up until this point, your career, a lifestyle change, you know, even some of you moving, I'm kind of sensing and feeling. Maybe you moved within the same city, but out of one apartment, one house to another. But I definitely feel during this time of when you were single, you had a lot of reflection about maybe some of the things that I kind of do want to set forth now in my love life, that I am looking for, that I do want to prioritize. And it took a long time, even for some of you that had some sort of karmic wounds around love and romance, that a lot of you worked through, that you had to be really real with yourself with, which a lot of people, it's hard for them to be. They don't want to, you know, admit they were wrong. They don't want to admit there was accountability. But I feel, Aries, you were kind of saying like, look, like there was some sort of pattern or some sort of person that I was drawn to that fulfilled some sort of ego need for me, but I know now and have understood with what I experienced by partaking in that, it's not right for me. And you have grown wiser from this. And Spirit is kind of now putting this opportunity or putting this opening for you to receive, so you could kind of show yourself how much you've learned, grown by what you're able to sense, what you're able to pick up on, and clearly identify what will be right from you from the start and what clearly isn't. But yeah, for a lot of you, I'm definitely feeling like it's been some time since you've kind of dated or have been kind of out in the scene of the dating life. That has really opened up for you January and now definitely in February. You know, for some of you too, the rejected person could definitely be this Hermit. They felt like when they tried to make their move towards you, they were really putting themselves out there. They may be very, very shy, very quiet, but they're a lot more calculating than I think a lot of people know about them until they cross them. And I think that that's where now they're kind of avoiding you, but having all this resentment and anger towards you that is bubbling up. So let's get into the reading. At the dead center, we have the Two of Cups. So very positive Cancer energy, soulmate energy, or at least definitely a connection going on here in February. And I do feel this is what like the good vibes, the ringing of the bells, the green flags is kind of showing you this is my person. Like we definitely have the same goals and interests. Definitely with this card here, we have the same type of lifestyle that we want to live, that we want to pursue, that we want to grow. But even further than that, I think you guys are starting to connect more on an intimate level. I definitely feel as if you guys are going to have like deeper conversations about how you guys were brought up, how life has been for you, like what you believe in philosophically, spiritually, like what are your dreams? Like I definitely feel the depth and the deepening of that type of connection here for you guys, which is making you guys grow closer in February for sure. And I do feel with this Two of Cups energy, the feelings are definitely mutual. Someone could have a cartilage piercing, I'm seeing here, but that's just confirmation for some of you guys out there. I'm definitely seeing someone that wears an aura ring as well. I know this is so specific, it's not for everyone. Confirmations for someone out there. What's crossing this is the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is that trapped energy, that Gemini energy. Okay, so if this is part of the third energy that wants to make itself known here, they're definitely stewing. They are definitely upset. They're keeping it all in. So like, I don't know if you guys were like started off as friends and you know, it kind of make it awkward, but you're fine, but they're not, they're avoiding you or they're not texting you back. And they are just trying to, you know, figure out why they weren't enough for you, figure out why you rejected them or dissed them. Like they're really not taking this well. And I think that is something Spirit wants you to be aware of, because if you have been picking up on some like weird energy, almost like I need to avoid that energy or I'm good off that energy, that is definitely Spirit wants you to point out to this. If there isn't more, or if like a third option with this, I gotta say there is one potential of self-sabotage here. With the Eight of Swords, it's always one person that is stuck within, you know, a circle of swords of fears or insecurities or worries. And it could be kind of new going into this type of connection after being single for so long for someone here, whether that's you or this other energy. But I think by being stuck and not being open to this Two of Cups connection, not doing what you can to, you know, build this connection deeper and to be, you know, present and receptive within this energy that Spirit is trying to put in your life, because there is purpose behind it. I have to reiterate it. If you sense that, you know, someone here, whether this is you or the other person, like I said, is blocking themselves from it, that is the one thing this dagger could use to kind of sabotage the connection. And that is what Spirit wants to warn someone here. If someone has been very isolated or been trying to keep distance or trying to keep things logical, reasonable, the heart feels what the heart feels. And someone really can't fight that. And it's not even in their best interest to do so. What's crowning this is the Six of Swords. Aquarius energy. I couldn't help but laugh because, again, that meditation, like you are on the right track. I do feel Spirit wants you to know that with the positive energy you're sensing, with the positive energy that you are harnessing, it is putting you in the right set and the right mindset to move forward towards the things that you want to have in your life, what you want to manifest in your life. And keeping that mindset is kind of helping Spirit guide you towards what it is you want. So with the Six of Swords too, I wonder if there's a little bit of distance between you and this Two of Cups energy, whether that is, you know, I feel it's more so like a driving through traffic and it kind of takes some time to get to one another. You could live in the same city, the same town, but, you know, it just does take a bit to get through, like maybe an hour we definitely have to take the highway, the freeway to get there, whatever, right? But even others of you, there could be just a longer distance than that with the Six of Swords. So when you guys do get to see each other, when you guys do get to connect, I think you take a lot of time talking on the phone, FaceTiming, to really have long conversations. And I think that's something where by being open to one another or communicating with one another in that sense, is heading in the right way. Definitely keep up. I think the communication is definitely going to continue going between you and this Two of Cups person. I think they are definitely interested in pursuing you, and they want to keep that focus direct. But also with the Six of Swords, we have to remind ourselves about the Rider-Waite-Smith depiction where you see, a group of people moving out of choppy waters being directed into more clear waters. So Spirit definitely wants to tell you you avoided something here. You definitely made the right choice to kind of move away from that, knowing that there's something better for you. And no matter how this person want to make you feel, that feels rejected or denied by you, you did make the right choice, Aries. What's rooting this is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is Gemini energy, reckless energy though. Impulsive energy, not thinking things through, kind of wanting to get back, petty, dramatic. But again, this is rooting the spread here, which is like what's not being seen. So I think this Dagger, Hermit, Knight of Swords in reverse energy is really trying to plot or plan something here, is really like trying to send negative energy your way or talk crap about you. I definitely sense that. I definitely sense that they're trying to spin a story, call you names, call you like a narcissist or whatever, just to kind of feel more validated in their rejection of you. But yeah, they took it very hard, very personally. I don't know how invested they were in pursuing you. They may have really, really liked you, but there was just something off. I think you could tell from like the first date or the first conversation, or again, like they could have come at you from nowhere. You had no idea they had those feelings, but you just didn't feel the same way, which is totally fine and in your right to not to. But yeah, there's just some stirring here, some bitterness here. Yeah, it tastes like a over-salted cracker or something. I don't know, is kind of what this person is kind of in right now, or over-salted, fry, or I don't know. It does not feel great. But again, if for those who maybe there's not a third energy involved here, they know they're on the right track with you. But I feel with the Knight of Swords in reverse, there's someone that is very afraid of coming forward with how they feel, and is maybe kind of gets defensive or avoids the topic because of it. I think maybe someone felt like they put themselves out there before and got rejected, and they don't want to go through that again. So if there's some things where some conversations are flowing very smoothly, but then one topic kind of gets weird and they cut off, or they have to go, or something, there's unresolved wounds around thinking about how a certain connection should be, how ready they are for a connection, and if that is really meant for them. It's subconscious, it's deep, but their mind around it is still kind of wounded at the idea or the thought of, having something like a Two of Cups in their life. But in the recent past, we have the Ace of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I do feel someone has started to develop feelings. There is someone that has started to feel like this could be someone that I can seriously fall for. This is someone that I really like, but even with the Two of Cups of what's been built, I know there's something that we can plant, that we could nourish, that we can, build upon to grow into the Two of Cups. And I wonder if, very recently, someone has told you that they really liked you or really want to get to know you or asked you out on this date. A first kiss is what I'm hearing too, that you may have experienced with someone recently. maybe last weekend even. I don't know, I'm hearing that for some of you guys out there. But I do feel also, you know, through the journey of the hermit some of you guys went through, I do feel what you are prioritizing, again, is what feels right at the heart, what pulls at the heart. And I think you can trust your heart, Aries. And I feel if your heart is being lit up with like excitement or joy or love around someone, that's a good indicator you're on the right track. And I would definitely use your heart space to kind of decipher if there's someone that's bringing up anxiety or stress or awkwardness, tension around your heart space. I think you are starting to realize that's not for me. And kind of, I do feel a lot of heart healing around meeting a certain someone. And I think you have, by getting to know this someone, maybe have taken the time to heal that heart space. There's definitely someone from the past with this newer connection, you or this newer person that could have dealt with heartbreak. And maybe that's why the Knight of Swords in reverse is kind of unconscious in someone, because it's like, all right, I'm starting to feel this again, but there's no way I can actually sit in it, being critical of it, picking it apart and finding the reasons not to feel that way, when definitely the feelings are there though. And I think you could trust those feelings, Aries. And whether you are currently connected to an individual that's giving you all this excitement and love, or, you know, your idea of wanting to manifest that has been planted and you're starting to use what feels right in pursuing love and romance, I think you're about to meet them in February or very, very soon. All right, Aries. To see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month that you need to be aware of, know about, and prepare for, we're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. So you can open up the description box of this video. You will find the link to Patreon where you can purchase a one-time purchase for this extended reading. So if you guys really felt that this was your reading, I promise there'll be more answers, clarity for you guys in the extended. Or you can, again, choose to buy my exclusive membership where you can have access to all the extended readings I ever post for just $11.11 a month with other exclusive benefits. But if this is where you depart, I really hope that this has confirmed a lot for you. I hope that this has given you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you were looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.